If you are a fan of the Great British Spy drama, then it's time to move fast to Apple TV Plus for Slow Horses.
I don't normally do these kind of speeches, but this feels like a big moment. I know it's not easy being banished from MI5 to my department, but that's on you. Only screw-ups get sent to Slough House, and I've got to be honest, working with you has been the lowest point in a disappointing career. Right.
Hey, Tim here from Screen OD. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, we talked a little bit before about Apple TV Plus. They are in what you might call a purple patch. They've been making some fantastic shows in the last few weeks and months, from the likes of Severance, which is Ben Stiller's thriller starring Adam Scott. You have had The Last Days of Ptolemy Grey, which stars Samuel L. Jackson. And then even more recently, the epic drama Pachinko, which I recommend you go and watch all three of those if you've got a chance, but not before you've watched this video about the latest show from Apple TV Plus. This time it's very much a British show, it's very much a spy show, and it's one that will please fans of that genre. Yes indeed, Slow Horses is what we're going to talk about today. Just a tiny reminder, if you love TV and film and you want to find out what's great to watch all the time and have it direct to your YouTube feed, why not hit that subscribe button? And if you like this video, of course, we'd love it if you like the video. Anyway, let's get on with it. Okay, so what's all this about? Well, this is a show based on a novel by Mick Herron. It follows the fortunes of the people who work in Slough House. Now, this is not the glamorous side of MI5. This is not the place where you would expect to see spies doing exciting things. This is a place of drudgery, of paperwork, and of boredom. It's a place where spies have been sent who have done stuff wrong. So essentially this is a kind of purgatory for people who work in MI5, and it's a place that they hope to one day get out of, but in many cases it looks like they might not. We are introduced to Slough House and the people who work there through the eyes of River Cartwright. At the beginning of the series we see him involved in a big mission at Stansted Airport to try and apprehend a terrorist. Now that doesn't go to plan. Now thankfully we find out later that it was just a training mission. However, it went so badly that he is thrown to Slough House for a period of time, and we understand it could have been a lot worse were it not for his grandfather having been an incredibly big cheese in the Secret Services, and perhaps his intervention is all that it was between him perhaps leaving MI5 completely and ending up in this purgatorial state in MI5. Nonetheless, he's stuck there now and there's not much going on.
What are you looking for?
The remnants of a once promising career.
Slough House is like prison. You're not supposed to ask what you're in for.
I actually want to be useful. I could not be more bored if I tried.
You probably know how many people have made it back from Slough House to upstairs here at Regent's Park.
Bringing you up to speed is like trying to explain Norway to a dog.
The guy running the show in Slough House is Jackson Lamb. He is played by Gary Oldman in an excellent way. As always, Gary Oldman shines on the screen, but his cynicism and his realisation that everything that they're doing at Slough House is pretty much pointless and no one should get excited when anything happens because they're not going to have anything to do with it is something that really shines through and really holds your attention every time he's on screen. Now, we meet quite a lot of the different characters who work in Slough House, and on a kind of sliding scale you can tell some of them might get out of there one day and others seem that they are destined to spend the rest of their careers pushing paper clips around desks. One who does feel like they're going to get out, and one of the standout characters in the series, is Sid, who's played by Olivia Cooke, and she's got a real spark to her character and you can tell that she's going to be an important part of the story as it goes on. And although we don't see him much, Jonathan Pryce, as always, is excellent in this series, playing David, who is the grandfather of River and a man who knows a lot more about how the Secret Service works than most, and is there in a kind of advisory capacity to River, and also a real kind of reminder to him of just how good it could be if he can make his way out of Slough House, which is what drives him forward when it turns out that a young student from Pakistani descent has been taken hostage by right-wing terrorists, and they are threatening to behead him at sunrise. Suddenly, the story springs into action at the end of episode 1, and we realise that the slow horses, although they're not meant to, may have 1 or 2 races left in them. But there are going to be things that get in the way, I'm sure, because Diana Taverner, played with aplomb by Kristen Scott Thomas, is there at the head of the proper MI5 headquarters, and I think they're going to have a thing or two to say about anyone from Slough House getting involved in their operations.
It's out! Hostage. She's being held here. There is something finally happening.
What's it got to do with you? Whatever's going on will be handled by the real agents.
And so we have a really good old-fashioned spy drama. This is the kind of show that if you like British spy dramas, you are going to love. As we mentioned before, the cast is fantastic, but their performances collectively are also really, really strong. The script is tight, and there is nothing that happens in the show that doesn't need to be there for a reason, and the pacing is incredibly effective to keep you going all the way through the episode as the screw begins to tighten. If you're looking for a quick fix, or for gimmicks, or for something that's flash in a pan, this isn't the show for you, because this is a show that you invest your time in and it pays you back. Double, treble, quadruple what you put in. I mean, not literally, it can't make time. As far as I know, no TV show can do that. But what it does do, and hopefully you understand the analogy, is it repays that time to you with pleasure of viewing. It's a really great piece of TV, and I recommend that you go and watch it right now on Apple TV+. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not hit that like button right now and share this video to more people across the YouTube community, and hopefully they can go and watch Slow Horses too. If you've seen the show already and you want to let us know what you think, please leave in the comments below what you thought of Slow Horses and any other shows that you might recommend to people who like it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the Screen OD channel for all the best TV and movies content direct to your feed. Okay, until next time, we'll see ya.